Hello and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Jen Zielinski. Our top story, Ryan James Quigley has been arrested and charged with the murder of his fiancée, Amy Parks. Parks was found deceased inside a residence the two shared in the Hiawatha Mobile Home Park. According to friends, the two had been dating for nearly 2 years, but recently the relationship had fallen apart due to Quigley's alleged drug addiction. Quigley was arrested in his SUV parked in an alley off St. Paul Street.
Come around the corner and we're looking down, there's all these cop cars and the vans and the SUVs and everything. You just see everybody with their guns drawn, and some guy jumps a fence over this way and you see the dogs out and they're all mad and everything, and yeah, it was crazy. And then Buddy comes back and people are handcuffed and I don't know what was going on.
This is the second murder in Kelowna this year. 32-year-old Chris Osman was found deceased on a sidewalk on Highway 33 in Rutland back in January. As of noon on Friday, the jury in the first-degree murder trial of Matthew Forrester has been sequestered. Forrester has admitted to the injuries that caused the death of Armstrong teen Taylor Van Diest back on Halloween night 2011. Now the jury must decide whether they believe Forrester intended to kill her or intended to commit a sexual assault. That would mean the difference between murder and manslaughter.
The defense's fantastical theories as to how this crime really occurred, I thought were really quite amusing to listen to. I think the jury is really quite intelligent, and I think they'll be extremely fair. And yeah, I'm thinking they're probably going to come down to first degrees, though.
Castanet will be at the Kelowna courthouse once a decision has been reached and will bring you up-to-date coverage. Several people living in Lake Country had to be rushed from their homes in the early morning hours after a large motorhome caught fire and threatened nearby structures. The blaze started near the front of the motorhome and quickly spread to the corner of a garage and into the attic of the home.
It appears that the fire went from the Class A motorhome into the structure. People were home at the time. Everybody got out safely, no injuries to the residents or the firefighters.
Several houses down the road, a hedge caught fire, possibly from embers from the large blaze that may have spread in the wind. The cause has yet to be determined and fire officials are investigating. Protests took place this week in 42 cities across the country as part of the National Day of Action, aimed at the federal government's inability to renegotiate the health accord. In Kelowna, around 100 people gathered in front of Conservative MP Ron Cannon's office.
The latest is not to renew the health accord, to have a temporary three-year transfer payments that will leave British Columbia $255 million short from April 1st, 2014 to March 31st, 2015. British Columbia will receive $255 million less in transfer payments.
While Ron Cannon was not in town, his office did issue a statement saying the government is committed to a publicly funded universal healthcare system. The generosity of a local business owner has given a Kelowna man a new lease on life. Ken Poirier was sleeping at the Gospel Mission and eating at the Metro when he sparked a friendship with the restaurant owner, Darren Bates. Bates soon discovered Poirier's passion for cooking and took a chance on hiring him as his new chef.
I'd already hired a few people over the course of the summertime, and I'd seen all sorts of things, and I saw a lot of people that were looking for a job but didn't have any passion in what they did. And I could see with Ken that he'd been through a bit of a rough patch, but he had a heart of gold. I'd always been meeting people that he'd already taken aside and started to teach a vocational skill to, and I just decided to bank on him.
Chef Ken is also making his own line of hummus to be sold at Sliders Community House. Well, that wraps up Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Jen Zielinski. Thanks for watching.